So hello everyone, in this video I'll be telling you how you can work with classes or class selector in CSS. So for that, how will I do it? Let me just demonstrate one problem that there are two H2 here in my body. For example, this one. If I save it, you can see that with the help of element selector, I have designed it or styled it with the color blue and the background color aquamarine. So what this means is that it will apply this CSS properties and the values or this CSS styling to all the H2 elements inside the body. So I cannot leave this one out. Uh, the styling will be applied to this one also. So you can see that this one is also having the same effect because I'm doing this one. Let me just remove this one, otherwise the purple color will be there, because in the last video we understood about the external CSS as well. So it will be blue now. You can see that. Yeah. Now what we want to do is we want to create one class. Classes basically are used to give styling to multiple elements, not to all the elements. If you use element selector, then it will give the styling to all the elements which are there. So if as I use this H2, then it will style all the H2 in my body. But if I create a class, then that will be only applied to those elements on which I'll be calling that class. So let me just create one class of maybe blue, and I'll be pasting all this thing inside this one, not this H2 element. Now if I save this, so no styling will be applied. So this is actually a class. You start with a dot symbol. You start a class with the dot symbol, and then you write any name which you want, but make sure it doesn't start with the numbers. It should only start with the text or underscore. So you can only use this one, and this dot defines that it is a class. And if I see this now, so nothing will happen unless I call this class to the element. So if I want to make h2 this one, or I want to style this one, then I will be calling with the class attribute, and inside that I can specify the blue color or the blue class actually, which is giving it a color. So it will apply only to this element, which is this one on which I called this class, which is blue actually. I can you can see that this one is not having the blue color or the CSS property because we haven't called this blue class inside this one. Also, I can call this blue class not on H2 only, but I can call this on H3 as well. So I can call the same class blue again inside this one as well. So it will be applied to that one also. So you can call this any to any element. Also, if you have multiple classes, like if I create one more class center, and that aligns the element in the center. So this is a text align property which allows us to align the text into left, right, or center. Left is by default nature of text. Always your element or the text will be on the left side. If you want to make it center, then you can write center. And if you want to make the text right, so you can write the right. Right now I'm writing this center value. And if I want to call one more class in this element, which is heading 2, so I can simply go inside the class and give a space, and after that I can specify the other class. So this is how we can use multiple classes in one element. So this class will center the text in the body, and like you can see that in this I haven't called center, so it is still coming in the left side. So this is how you can call multiple classes in this. Also, we also saw one universal selector that is used actually for giving some global styling that we should avoid. We should not give global styling, but sometimes we require that. So right now you can see that the font families different. But if I want to make all the elements to this font family, so I can write this font family property, which allows us to write font families or font styling. This star means that I want to add this property to all the elements or all the text. So now you can see that the font family is applied to all the elements, not any one element. It is applied to all the elements. That is universal selector. So it applies the styling to all the elements inside the body. So this is how we do. And these are the class concepts we want to tell you something about. So this is how we can call the class and call multiple classes as well. You'll similarly do the things inside the external CSS as well. You'll be creating classes and calling them inside. Nothing will be changed. So this is what I wanted to tell you about the CSS classes. In the next video, I'll be telling you about what are IDs. So let's meet in the another one. Thank you for watching.